Due to Russia-Ukraine war, live, effective, and statics. So at least 62,295 people dead. Non-fatal injuries at least 60,117. Missing at least 15,000 people. Displaced approximately 17 million people. Building destroyed 1,40,000. Property damage approximately US 411 million, $411 billion. Losses till today. War in Ukraine. Al Jazeera report today latest from Russia-Ukraine war. So we are going to check what this report says about Russia-Ukraine war and the fatalities which is reported till today. Russia-Ukraine war list of key events. Day 478 war enters in 40 478 types. What does this types mean? Russia-Ukraine war, Russian invasion of Ukraine. What wars did Ukrainian have? There are numbers of wars Ukrainian have, which include Kiev War, Kingdom of Ruthenia, Coastal Cold War. So these are number of wars Ukrainian have. Encyclopedia Russia Ukraine War Encyclopedia Britannica report on it. Russia Ukraine war between Russia and Ukraine that began in Feb 2014 with the covert invasion of the Ukraine Autonomous Republic of Crimea by disguised Russian troops. The conflict expanded in April 2014 when Russian and local proxy forces seized territory in Ukraine Donbas region. Over the next 7 years, more than 40,000 people would be killed in fighting in eastern Ukraine. On Feb 24, 2022, Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, although Russian forces made significant gains in the first day of combat. Ukrainian defenders rebuffed attempt to seize Kiev and other major cities and were soon launching counterattack at Russian position. These are the reasons: the toppling of the Yanko government and the invasion of Crimea. From November 13 to late Feb 2014, protests gathered on Kiev, Melilla, independent secure in a series of demonstrations that came to be known as Euromaidan. These protests involved several distinct stages, culminating in the removal of President Viktor Yanukovych, which in turn precipitated a violent separatist movement in the eastern region of the country. In late November 2030, Yanukovych had signaled his willingness to sign an association agreement with the European Union. In return, the European demanded that he release opposition leader Yulia Timoshenko from prison and initiate constitutional and legal reforms. After a visit with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow, Yankovych opted not to sign the agreement. It seemed that Ukraine would commit itself to the Eurasian Economic Union, Russia-led EU dialogue that would include Kazakhstan and Belarus as member when it comes into the existence on January 1, 2015. Within an hour of Yankovic about face protesters took to the street. They were mainly young people or altered by social media and got a text message. And they soon established a camp on the Maidan, although the level of daily participation fluctuated over time. Sunday masses converged on the Maidan at the action. P5 lakh gathered in central Kiev. The authorities initially deployed the Baku's riot police without serious confrontation. But on the night of November 30, the order was given to clear the square by 4 dozen were injured in the ultimately ineffective effort, and the protests were re-energized by the assault. On December 16, Putin offered Ukraine $50 billion in loan and reduced gas prices to offset a shortfall in the country's finances that had been spurred by the near depletion of its hard currency reserve. The parliament enacted draconian anti-protest law on January 16, 2015 that limited freedom of speech and assembly, outlawed NGOs, and established a virtually dictatorship under Yankovic. Though they were replaced only 12 days later, the mayor still the protester in an effort to preserve his rule. Yankovic removed Prime Minister Azarov and offered government post opposition leader Arseniy Yandrin, but Mm, both declined the posts. Crimea Vladimir Putin, the war in the Donbas, the Russian proxy war, and the Poroshenko administration by Russian solidified its hold on Crimea throughout the spring. Small group of women took over administrative building in eastern Ukraine region. Now Donetsk, Luhansk, and Kharkiv on May 11, separatists held referendum and declared the formation of autonomous People Republic in Donetsk.